In this video, we are going to talk about 10 best stocks for dividends. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Dividend stocks are corporations that regularly distribute a portion of their earnings to shareholders. These businesses are usually well established, with reliable profitability and a history of returning some of those earnings to investors. Dividends can be paid out in cash or as additional equity. These are paid out quarterly, although others are paid monthly, annually, or even once as a special dividend. While dividend stocks are noted for their consistency, in tough economic times, dividends may be reduced to conserve cash. The dividend payout ratio is one way for investors to assess a company's dividend sustainability. Total dividends divided by net income tells investors how much of a company's net income is paid to shareholders as dividends and how much is retained to invest in future growth. It is possible that a corporation borrows to pay dividends if the dividend payout ratio reaches 100% or is negative, net loss. In these two circumstances, dividends are at risk of being reduced. The top 5 dividend stocks in the Russell 1000 by forward dividend yield are shown below, eliminating companies with negative or 100% payout ratios. The S&P Wink with tongue sticking out 500 Dividend Aristocrats Index has outperformed the broader equities market. The index returned 13.8% last year, beating the Russell 1000's return of 13.5%. Nobody has outperformed the market. All data is as of March 22, 2022. Here are 10 best stocks for dividends. So let's start. Number 10. Annaly Capital Management. Market cap, $10.5 billion, forward dividend yield, 12.19%. Annaly Capital Management is a diversified capital management firm that buys and sells residential and commercial real estate. Agency mortgage-backed securities, MBS, residential real estate, and middle-market lending are among its investments. The company's total assets are estimated to be around $89 billion. Annaly declared a 22 cents per common share dividend for the first quarter of 2022 on March 17. The dividend will be paid on April 29 to common shareholders who have held their shares since March 31, 2022. Number 9. New Residential Investment Corp. Forward dividend yield, 9.32%, market cap, $5.0 billion. It is a mortgage REIT. It supports the mortgage and financial services businesses. The firm invests in cash-flowing assets. Residential loans and other investments are included in its investment portfolio. The corporation just declared Q1 2022 dividends on regular and preferred stocks. It is payable on April 29, 2022 to shareholders of record on April 4, 2022. Preferred stockholders of record on April 18, 2022 will receive dividends on cumulative redeemable preferred stock. Number 8. Lumen Technologies. Total return, 9.12%, market cap, $11.2 billion. Lumen Technologies is a global technology and communications company serving consumers and companies. Businesses can use it to better leverage their data and adopt next-generation technology. Number 7. OneMain Holdings. Market cap, $5.9 billion, forward dividend yield, 8.15%. OneMain Holdings is a consumer finance holding company that focuses on consumers that have limited access to credit from traditional lenders such as banks, credit card companies, and other financial institutions. OneMain generates and services secured and unsecured personal loans through its subsidiaries, as well as providing a variety of credit insurance products. The company has 1,400 locations across the United States and offers a digital platform that allows clients to apply for products online. Number 6. TFS Financial Corp. Market cap, $4.7 billion, forward dividend yield, 6.76%. TFS Financial is a bank holding company that includes the Cleveland-based Third Federal Savings and Loan Association. It offers retail consumer banking, mortgage lending, deposit gathering, and other financial services through its subsidiaries. Its total consolidated assets are estimated to be around $14.1 billion. The company's most recent quarterly cash dividend of $0.2825 per share was paid to stockholders of record on March 8, 2022 on March 22. Number 5. CenterPoint Energy. The number of hedge fund investors is 25. Dividend yield in the future, 2.11%. CenterPoint Energy is a public utility holding corporation established in Texas. The company's CEO, Dave Leeser, recently stated that the company is focused on delivering on a strategic plan that includes approximately $40 billion in utility capital investments over the next 10 years. In the following 2 years, the company wants to boost its earnings per share by roughly 8%. CenterPoint Energy's revenue for the fourth quarter of 2021 exceeded market expectations by more than $360 million. For the past 22 years, it has routinely paid a dividend to stockholders. Wells Fargo analyst Sarah Akers kept her overweight rating on CenterPoint Energy Incorporated stock and boosted the price target to $36 from $31 on April 19, noting better peer group multiples. 25 hedge funds in Insider Monkey's database held positions in CenterPoint Energy, Inc. worth $165 million at the end of the fourth quarter of 2021, up from 14 in the previous quarter worth $134 million. Number 4. Atmos Energy Corporation. Dividend yield in the future, 2.26%. Atmos Energy Corporation is in the business of natural gas distribution, pipeline construction, and storage. The corporation has a long history of paying out dividends, dating back nearly 4 decades. For the past 37 years, it has regularly increased its dividend payout. On February 8, the company announced a quarterly dividend of 68 cents per share, which was unchanged from the prior quarter. Atmos Energy Corporation has confirmed its 2022 outlook, expecting EPS of roughly $5.60, compared to analyst estimates of $5.50, after outperforming market estimates for the first quarter of 2022. Barclays analyst Eric Beaumont maintained an equal weight rating on Atmos Energy Corporation shares on March 25, raising the price objective to $115 from $101. One of the reasons for the rating change, according to the analyst, is valuation. AQR Capital Management, a Connecticut-based investment firm, is a major shareholder in Atmos Energy Corporation, with 157,315 shares worth more than $16 million, according to Insider Monkey. Number 3. DTE Energy Company. The number of hedge fund investors is 27. Dividend yield in the future, 2.52%. The DTE Energy Company is a utility. On March 29, the corporation announced a partnership with Lyft, a ride-hailing service, to incentivize drivers in the former's electric service zone who buy or lease an electric vehicle for usage on the latter's platform. DTE has suggested a plan to spend roughly $400 million to improve Michigan's electricity grid in order to satisfy expanding electrification demands, in addition to investing in the EV sector. On March 10, Argus analyst Marie Ferguson maintained a buy recommendation on DTE Energy Company shares and boosted the price target to $132 from $130, predicting a 5% to 6% increase in profits per share over the next 5 years. 27 hedge funds in Insider Monkey's database held holdings in DTE Energy Company worth $778 million at the end of the fourth quarter of 2021, up from 22 in the previous quarter worth $426 million. Number 2. CMS Energy Corporation. The number of hedge fund investors is 25. Dividend yield in the future, 2.54%. CMS Energy Corporation is an energy firm established in Michigan. The company has a strong track record when it comes to dividend payouts, having paid a dividend to shareholders every year for the past 14 years. These rewards have increased in the last 2 years. CMS announced a quarterly dividend of 46 cents per share on January 27, up nearly 6% from the previous payout of roughly 43 cents per share. The company's revenue for the fourth quarter of 2021 exceeded market expectations by $250 million. Argus analyst David Coleman maintained a buy rating on CMS Energy Corporation shares on April 1, raising the price target to $78 from $70, noting a good location in Michigan, a high proportion of skilled workforce, and a business-friendly regulatory environment as some of the firm's advantages. Number 1. Eversource Energy. The number of hedge fund investors is 24. Dividend yield in the future, 2.76%. Eversource Energy is a provider of energy. On March 8, the company's stock increased nearly 3% when it revealed that it will pay $80 million for water distribution provider Torrington Water. Eversource Aquarian water distribution subsidiary is likely to benefit from the transaction. Aquarian already has roughly 226,000 customers, and the acquisition will bring that figure up to over 10,000. The deal's per share price is approximately double that of the stock's closing price on March 7. Eversource Energy is one of the most dependable utility companies in terms of dividend payments. The compensation has been steadily increasing for the past 22 years. On February 2, the company increased its quarterly dividend by over 6% to $0.6375 per share. GLG Partners, a London-based investment business, is a major shareholder in Eversource Energy, with 324,384 shares worth more than $29 million, according to Insider Monkey. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.